Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. And my name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and I'd like to welcome you all back to today's Throwback Friday. This one is number 37. I hope I got the number right. Right, so today I have pulled up for you the Christmas 2020 Happy Mail, which is a whip spits and chat, and that one is number 36. But let's have a look and see what I was going on about. You never know, it may have been the case that I was on Turbo Poppy, which is what I'm on at the moment when I'm meant to be while I'm recording this. That's what I'm meant to be on. The last 100. Avoidance. Oops, I'm bad. Right, so let's have a look at this first video, and then I will talk you through it and tell you of any other changes or any extra bits that I missed out. See you on the other side. A little side note to any new crazies that have joined, and this is maybe your first or second throwback video that you've watched. The items on the Christmas tree, which are the no paper chain. There's a Father Christmas, a gingerbread man, and some snowmen, and the snowman stuffy and the Father Christmas stuffy. They are all tutorials on the channel, as well as the unicorn pillow that you can see in the background on the bed, the Spidey pillow that's just off to the corner, and of course you've got the cupcake pillow there. Now the cupcake pillow is not a tutorial, that is an extra pattern that is included in the written pattern, but there is a cupcake blanket on the channel, as well as the penguin that you can see, and occasionally you get to see the unicorn. Those are all tutorials that you can now get on this channel, or if you go to the shop, you will be able to pick up the written patterns there. I will pop a link to the shop up here. Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and happy Christmas, everybody. I know this Christmas is a bit of a fart. Yes, that's right, I said it is a bit of fart. Right, because of course with that dreaded thing going round, we're not all able to have our Christmas how we would normally do it. But remember, there are still ways that we can play. We can still do the phone calls, we can still do Skype chats and other bits of craziness for each other. So remember that. If you're on a bit of a down, remember you can pick yourself up just by firing your crazy best mate a crazy photo of something you've made. Yeah, that's right. I am in the process of making something for my crazy best mate, and she will get to see it, and I will stick in a photo and her reaction just now. Right, so here we go. Here is the sound with the back that I was telling you about a moment ago. Now this is my best DM. I'm just going to call her M because that's the letter of her first name, and it's easier because I'm too lazy to say her whole name. Hi, M!
Hi!
Right, M, you know we can't actually have our drinky poos this year for Christmas and get paralytic.
Yep.
Right, and you know how you threatened to steal Froggy?
Yeah.
Well, he's mine, so off. You're getting this Froggy instead.
Oh, wow!
He's a little bit bigger.
I've got a frog. Erin hasn't got anything. Oh, beautiful. I love him.
There he goes. It's alright, sorry.
Do you think if I kiss him, he'll turn into Tom Hardy?
I don't know, you can try it when you get your hands on him. It'll be in January, hopefully, once we're all out of lockdown. What I should explain is I had directly above my camera, I had my tablet sitting there, which was propping up against the microphone so it would pick him up. And so that's why my eyes were flitting above where I'd normally look, was because I was my eyes were being attracted to her bouncing all over the bed. Now, thankfully she wasn't jumping all over the bed. She was just like super excited, which is so lovely to see. So remember, you can do crazy stuff like that as well. Just spare the moment. So as I said, here's Emmy's frog. Here's my frog. Now, Em didn't actually get a good glimpse of it when I was showing you them originally. So I actually came off of recording and showed them sitting on the desk up against the same thing. To which she went, "Oh my gosh, he is humongous." Well, that's the Angie translation, because Emmy was not using appropriate language for YouTube. I love you, Em. Right, let's get on with today's show, because of course it is Christmas. So I have received a Christmas card, and this one, I'm not going to show you the front, although it's got a really cool stamp because I didn't cross out my address, and it's from Natalie at Natalie's Closet. I know this because she's had to put the address on the front. Thank you ever so much, Natalie. I wasn't expecting a Christmas card, but you sneakily got my address, didn't you, when I won that competition, and I got the gorgeous yarn that's still hanging above my head, just there. Yeah, let's move that way. Those gorgeous hanks just there. And so thank you very much for being a sneaky sneak and sending me my first ever channel Christmas card. Right, so let's get this one open. Oh, that is so cute. It's all sparkly. Yep, it's all sparkly. It's on my thumb. There we go. Oh, am I going to be able to get this without reflecting on my other screen? Just give me a second. Right, let's try that now. Oh, look, you can see my other screen. Oh, bants. There we go. It's got absolutely a gorgeous snowman, and it's all of this is glitter, all of it. I'm gonna wear some. There we go. Hopefully I'm sparkling like ever. This is what we used to do as kids, get the Christmas cards and rub them over your face, and it'll take you a week and a half to get the glitter off. Right, but anyway, let's give this one a read. It says, "Dear Angela, I hope you find a few simple moments of beauty and calm to dream, reflect and remember to feel the wonder of Christmas." That's the card's words. And my words from Natalie are, wishing you and yours a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Thank you so much for your friendship and continued support, and I truly appreciate it. Well, I love watching you and I love annoying you as well. So then that's love, hugs and stuff from Natalie, Mum and Miley. So thank you ever so much, darling. Liam says woof to Miley. Pip has threatened to jump on Miley and Liam's told her off. But thank you ever so much. So I'm going to pop that up here, hanging on my garland, because this is what this is technically made for in my house. We hang out Christmas cards from it. And so there we go. That's my very first Christmas card. Right, excuse me a sec. I'm just going to grab a drink. Oh, that doesn't... I thought this might look like wine on camera, but it doesn't. It looks like wee. Oh well, there goes it. It's only Lilt, a fizzy poppy drink in the UK. Lilt. Right, but anyway, let's grab a bit of that, otherwise I'm going to get all squeaky. Right, and then next up was, or is, right, so a little backstory on this one. I've been chatting to Corinne, our crazy ninja, and I've been chatting for quite a while, and we've sparked up a really good friendship. So we were chatting over Messenger the other day, and she could see I was distracted, and she knows I don't like to normally hand out my address for freebies or gifts, because I like to trade off. So if you send me something, I like to try and send you something back normally, but I like to know in advance so I can work out what to send. I'm not very good with surprises, and not at all. Well, anyway, my Corinne had seen that I was slightly distracted because my husband had lost 50 quid in his office. Not the big office, his home office downstairs. So he had me sorting through his office while he was at the big office doing his day job. I was cleaning up the other the office downstairs, so she could see I was frantically clearing and I was frantically sorting and trying to find this 50 quid. There was no 50 quid. The git just did it so that I cleaned his office for him because it was a mess. He's a git. Well, anyway, she saw I was distracted and just slipped into the conversation. Oh, what's your address? To which I held up an envelope so that she could have a look. Rather than saying it and then realising what I was saying, because she's asked me for it a few times, she managed to sneak my address out of me. It sounds really strange, but when you get to know me off of camera, you'll know how ditzy I really am. So a couple of days later, she sends me a message and goes, oops, I've been bad. I've sent you a little parcel. I know how you feel about parcels, so I promise it's only small. And I'm like, okay, it best be, because I'm really thankful that you sent it. I just hate surprises. So she's there giggling away, absolutely giggling away. Well, this parcel finally arrived today. Not today, sorry. It finally arrived on the 21st. It was due to arrive on the 19th, I'd say, but due to how busy the poor postmen are having to be, they're working through now till 9 o'clock in the morning. They're starting at about 5:30 in the morning, and 2 shifts are running through. And they're just doing deliveries. And the only reason they're stopping at 9 is because the law states that they're not allowed to knock on your door past, I think it's meant to be 8:30. But of course, because we're waiting for deliveries, we're happy for that extra half an hour. So, shh, they might be breaking some rules, but we really don't care. So she sent me this little box. Ain't nothing frickin' little about it, woman. It's humongous. Oh, I can't show you the top because it's got her address, my address on it, and I can't show you the bottom because it's got her address on it. But what I can say is she's put some really cute puppy stickers on that I'm going to have to try and pick off and save. And then I'll be sticking it all around my computer. Right, so give me a moment. I'm just going to give her a call because I promised to let her watch me open it while I'm videoing. So fingers crossed this works. If it doesn't, you lot won't know anything about it. But her volume's going to be off. Otherwise we'll end up having a conversation about something else other than whatever is in the box. Right, so here we go. Let's get this open. You've taped this up like my nan used to with 10 ton of sellotape. That way. Scissors. Sorry, she just said it's double layered. It's triple freaking layered. There's loads of it. She's used like the whole roll. There's loads. Right, lovely. Let's do that. Let's pop that bit down there. Oh, I just got a glimpse of blue through the bottom of the box. Or was it the top of the box? It's the bottom of the box. Right, so let's get into this. You've packed this box so well I can't get into it, the tape. There we go. Oh, squeak. My scissors weren't sharp enough to get under or to find a gap, and the last thing I want to do is stab the box and possibly stab the yarn. Ah, there we go. Oh, you sneaky sneak. She's covered it in tissue paper. I'm just wondering, is it attached? Oh, right. I'm trying not to look, actually. There's a card! Christmas card number 2. So it says on the front, it says to Angela, Mr. Crazy and family. Right, let's get in, let's get in. Let's be careful. Oh, you are sick and twisted, honey. Oh, reflect. There we go. To a special couple. Okay, so hold on. Let me check. Am I allowed to read this out on camera? Give me a nod, honey. Connie, am I allowed to read it out on camera? Yeah. lucky I got her here, innit? Right, so it says hello, Right, so he says hello, darling. Now don't go mad at me. I selected a few balls you might like to try. Remember, it's a gift. You're a cow bag, but I love you. Right, so the main section she's written is to my crazy mate Angela, Mr. Crazy and family, yes, and Liam and Pipsqueak. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Lots of love and stuff. Your crazy ninja, Corinne. And Shadow. Now, Shadow is her husky. Oh my god, that puppy is so cute. Okay, it's not a puppy, but he'll forever be a puppy. It's got the biggest eyes. Absolutely love huskies. Right, sorry, I'm going off topic. There we go. Right, so let's pop Corinne's card up there as well. Right, so I'm not too sure. This is sort of eye level, so trying to get in so I don't see it straight off is a bit of a pain. But there we go. Okay, so she's given me to start off with a little plaque, which is a fairy ballerina. And it's all cute and pink and stuff. And fluffity. I don't know if my tree's going to handle it, because it is. But let's pop it up there. I'll be moving that onto my main tree or onto something that's high enough so that Liam doesn't knock it off and run away and bury it, because that's his thing. Okay, so to start off with, I've noticed a few. She's popped me in some cedar silky look double knitting yarn. There's 1, 2, 4 of those, I think. So there they are there. That's really strange. Corinne's just said she can't remember what she put in the box. So this is a surprise for her, like me, which is brilliant. Alright, so I will have to come back to this one in a second because I need to bring it up on camera in front of me so I can read it all easily. But I'll pop them down there. So there's 4 of those. It's alright, my mind's already ticking over. And there is a Paintons 100% cotton, mercerised cotton, machine washable DK, and that's looking like it's in a teal. It's a really nice shade of blue. It's coming up quite nicely on the camera as well. Ooh. I see a top with that. Might end up being just a little bralette, but oh, fluffy stuff. That is really soft. Right, James C. Barrett, I always say his name wrong, and it's Bubblish. Thanks, but I can't pronounce it right. Here we go. Bubblicious. I have to say it quick. It's a DK that is 285 metres of this one, which is 390 yards. Wouch. 100 grams, and I can see straight off 2 of those. They'd make a really cool hat or something. Just trying to, I want to be nosy and I want to have a look at in a bit more detail so I can see it all. Okay. And then next up is a Home & Co ombre luxury 100 gram knitting yarn. This one is from B&M because I recognise the sticker. I think it looks, is that a B&M sticker, honey? That is, isn't it? Okay, so that is the colourway there. Now this is actually shades of green, although it's coming up blue on my camera. It is, and it's actually really nice shades of green. It's quite a nice thickness to it as well. Gonna have to kick my stuffies out of the way in a minute. Aha, the old faithful pound shop. Cool. I haven't had any of this for a little while actually. That's going to be cool. I can knock up a blanket quite nicely with those. I'm running out of room, Corinne. Okay. Uh-oh, there's some chunky stuff in here in a minute. Oh no, we've got chunky now. We got... Okay, so next one out
is, there are two in this colourway, and it is the James C. Berry, or whatever his name is, a mega multi again. Now I was just had to go off camera a second to have a quick chat to Corinne. We think this is a bulky 5, which if it is absolutely brilliant, because I won that pattern the other week, and it calls for a bulky 5, and I don't have any in the house, or at least I didn't. I do now. Cheers, honey.
Right, so I've just brought you down to the dining room table now, because I've noticed that the light is a lot better down here than it is upstairs when it comes to looking at yarn. So the first one out of the box was, of course, the Cedar Silky Look double knitting. Now I am cheating now. I'm going to spin this label round and read it alongside you, as the print's too small for me, even with my glasses on. So I've now got it on my little laptop by the side of me. Right, so this one is, come on, stay in focus. Okay. It's made in Wakefield in England by Cedar. There is it's a 50-gram ball. There is 147 yards approximately, or 135 meters. Okay, now the mix on this is 93% acrylic, 7% nylon. Let's see if we can find the wash and cares. Right, so, oh, sorry. It says a warm wash, medium washing conditions at 40 degrees. It may be dry cleaned. Do not iron, and may be tumble dried. And they're saying a 4mm crochet hook, or a USF, or a 4mm knitting needle, a US 6. There we go. So there was 4 of these. Okay, next one out was this one. Now look at the shine. This is really quite true now. The colour on this is really true. So as you can imagine, that's why I was like, oh, that's so pretty. It's a magpie in me, I think. Right, so this one is the Peyton's 100% cotton, mercerized cotton machine washable DK. Now it's not the same sort of thickness as a DK acrylic yarn, it is thinner. Right, so the instructions are: warm wash at 40 or a medium wash, do not bleach, iron, warm iron over a damp cloth, and do not tumble dry. Your knitting needles are a size 4. Okay, there is 100 grams, and in that 100 grams there is a 210 meters or 230 yards per 100 grams, and it is 100% cotton and made in Europe. Oh, there we go. Pop that one next door so you can just see them just off camera. Right, the next one up was the green blue mix of the Home & Co collection. Now this collection, as I said, we can get in the UK from a shop called B&M. Now this is the ombre luxury 100 grams knitting yarn. There is its colourway there. Again, this is showing up blue, and it is actually more green. It is very similar green to this one here, which is this bit here, is that colour. But let's get on with the label. Right, so this is a 72% acrylic, 18% wool and 10% nylon. Total yarn length is 250 meters approximately. I will put on screen if I can work out how many yards that is. Right, it is a machine wash at 30 or hand wash at 30, but then in the stuff below it says hand wash only. Make your mind up, label writers. Right, do not iron, do not tumble dry, and dry on a flat surface. It is dry cleanable, do not bleach. So again, that's wash at 30, do not iron, do not tumble dry. and the needles on this one are a 5 to 6 millimeter on the knitting needles. So I would probably guess that at a 4 or a 5 on the crochet hook. Let's pop that on there. And I'm thinking this one was out next, but I'm not 100% sure. We have got the Poundland yarn. Now this is in the pound shop. You can get 3 balls of this for £2, which works out at 150 grams because these are only 50-gram balls. Right, so for this one, it is 50 grams of 100% acrylic, wash at 30, a medium wash. Where are we? Your what was it? Do not tumble dry, do not iron. You can dry clean it, lay flat to dry. It is a 4 millimeter on the knitting needles and 4 millimeter on your crochet hook. There we go. So there is the colour variations. Turn it the other way and I can show you the inside as it alternates. Let's show you the inside as it alternates. There we go, see? It's got quite it's quite a short colour change because I've worked with this one before. So it really works with sort of the single or double crochet blanket styles. But the white that runs through the whole of the ball means that whatever you when you make it up, it looks like it's meant to be like that, because it is, because that's how you designed it. Right, next one up is the Sparkle Glamorous yarn. Now this is showing up beautifully under the camera actually with all the sparkle. Now this again is a product that we get from B&M in the UK. Now with this ball, this is actually absolutely brilliant. Although it's £2.99, there is 150 grams. Says it there. Says it there. So there's 150 grams, and I'll tell you what, this stuff goes an absolute long way. It goes for ages and ages. I only just finished the ball that I bought 2 Christmases ago, and I've made poppies with it. Right, so let's get on with the information for this one. Right, so this is 91% acrylic, 9% metallic yarn. Total yarn length is 375 meters approximately. It's machine washable at 30 or hand wash at 30. Do not iron, do not bleach, and do not tumble dry, but you can dry clean it. The hook size is a 4 millimeter, and in the UK it's 8 UK. Okay. Any more info there? And this one is actually made in Turkey. I've noticed quite a lot of yarns come out of Turkey actually. Okay, so next one up, I can't remember which way I pulled these out. Let's go for my fuzzy. The next one out is, I'm just gonna have to take the price tag off that one. Sorry darling. Put it there. Right, is the Babylicious by James C. Barrett. It is again a DK yarn. It's quite hard to actually see it. There we go. I'm not 100% sure on what type of yarn this is. Apologies for the state of my nails. But it's really strange. I've not come across it. I'm thinking it might be a variation on a chain spun. It's very fluffy as well. Right, and so the information, get the fluff out of the way so we can see. The information for this one is, it is 205 meters, 310 yards. It's 100% polyamide. It's a wash at 30, do not iron, do not tumble dry, do not bleach, it may be dry cleaned. And it is a 4 millimeter or a US 6. I don't know why they've put the number 6 on there. Right, anyway, it is 100 grams and it's made in license in Turkey. So there's another one come out from Turkey. Turkey are very, very busy. Let's put that on there. Right, and then we have the James C. Barrett Mega Multi. Look at the colouring on this one. This has come out really true, actually. It's mad. Mad in not as in nice. It's like a tweed effect, I suppose, with multiple colours. And as you can see, it is a nice chunky yarn. Right, so the details for this one are, it is 52 metres or 56 yards. It's 100% premium acrylic. Wash at 30, cool iron, cool tumble dry, do not bleach. You may dry clean it. It is a 10mm or a US 15 on the knitting needles. Right, and then the second from last one is the James C. Barrett Mega Multi. I hope that's not ripped, that's just the sticker that I've just taken off. Right, so it is a 52 metres, 56 yards, 100% premium acrylic. Cool wash, cool iron, cool tumble dry, do not bleach. May dry clean. And it's again a 10mm US 15 on the knitting needles, and no information again on hook size, but we can adjust, can't we? And it is 100 grams and it's made in license in Turkey. Oh, and there's also a website there. Never know, might be worth a look. See if we can see what else they've got on the website. But there is the colour in there, and yes, that is really quite a shiny, another really nice shiny yarn. So that should slide quite nicely off and on and off the hook. Let's put that one over here. And I'm sorry to say, but once this one's come out, this is my favourite. I'm really hoping that the colours show up on this one. This is the Illusion by Hayfields. It's double knitting. Right, and the last one out is the Illusion. Now this is from Hayfields and it's a double knitting. Now the colours on this are absolutely gorgeous. This is not blues, this is actually purples and lilacs, and they are really bright and oh come on, I just think of the right word. They really pop. They're absolutely gorgeous shades throughout. Can't wait to work with this one. It looks absolutely gorgeous, but the problem is it's not showing up on camera. Right, imagine this blue but in dark shades of purple and you'll have it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, anyway, right, so the information for this one is it's 100 grams, there's 285 meters or 312 yards approximately. It's 100% acrylic and it's made for Hayfields under a license in Turkey. Okay, so let's scoot round. It is machine washable, wool cycle, cool tumble dry, lay flat to dry, dry press and never wet press. Maybe dry cleaned. And there's the address again for the company itself. It is a US 8 or a 4mm, a UK 8 or a 4mm or a US 6 on the knitting needles, and a 4mm UK 8 or USA F5 on the crochet hook. There we go, that is the Illusion. I absolutely adore this one. Yeah, that's all of the different types of yarn that she has sent me. She is really cheeky, but I'm really appreciative of it. Thank you ever so much, darling. Right, so these are all of the yarns that were sent to me. Thank you ever so much, darling. They are absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to work with them. I've got a couple of ideas floating around in that brain of mine, but we'll have to see what comes of them. Thank you, and I will see you later.
Right, so that is it for Christmas, this Christmas episode. Have an absolutely lovely Friday the 25th. Whether you're having Christmas then or later on in the year with your family like we will be doing. Me and Liam, look that way. What's that? There we go. Me and Liam would love to wish you all a really, really happy Christmas, and we will see you all very, very soon. So please stay in if you can, and definitely stay safe. Say bye. Go say bye. He's like, no, I'm going to sleep. Oh God, he weighs a ton.
Oh my, Emmy's a frog ended up staying here for an absolute age. I think she ended up getting her frog in July. That was just solely down to a UK going into lockdown, coming out of lockdown, into lockdown, and we decided we weren't going to waste money on postage when we could spend it on alcohol. Bonus. So she got her frog and I think she cuddles it more than her husband. Sorry, eh? My first channel Christmas card from our gorgeous Natalie at Natalie's Closet. And do you know what, Nat? I still got him. Still saved him. To save your postage this year, I'll reuse it. Yeah, super cheeky me. And you know what? The cheeky toe rag has attempted to use that trick on me for 3 times. 3! Not falling for it anymore, mister. And Corinne, I still do have the card. Let me see if I can point it out to you. It's the circular one. And just there, gang. Right, let's bring this camera down and hope I can get it back to where it's meant to be. Right, that is it for me for today. I was going to add another video in until I realised that we were already over 30 minutes, kicking on 40 by the time I finish my exit section. So, nah, I'll save that for next week for you. Alright, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really, really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody.